everyone, myself Afsha, English teacher at Ahliabad High School and Junior College. Welcome back to my class. In our previous class, we have already completed part B from unit 2 of class 8. Now it's the time for the part C, that is reaching the unreached. I hope you all remember that the theme of our unit is social issues, and the main thing that we were learning was child labor. So it is also a lesson related to that only, that is reaching the unreached. So let us move forward towards this lesson in detail. Romesh was 14 years old. He left his widowed mother and 3 younger sisters back in Bihar. So this is a small story of Romesh, a 14-year-old boy who left his family, that is mother and 3 younger sisters back in Bihar. So this boy was a Bihari. He took up a long travel of hundreds of miles to find a new future. He reached Hyderabad, one of the main cities in India. So from Bangalore, he reached Hyderabad in search of new future, that is new job. On reaching the city, he found that the streets were not paved with gold. Finding a job was not an easy task. So on reaching the city, he came to know the reality of Hyderabad, right? He came to know that the streets were not paved with gold here. So here also getting a job is very difficult. Cursed by hunger, he joined a group of rag pickers. He started working early in the morning and toiled until late evening, only to earn a mere rupees 10 a day. Life was not a dream for him. So he was a victim of hunger, right? He was unable to stop his hunger, so he unwantedly joined the group of rag pickers, and he started working from the early morning to the evening just to earn rupees 10 per day. So his life was not like a dream. His life was very difficult. Luckily, he got a helping hand from the child line when some rescuer called 1098 helpline. Romesh is now one of the beneficiaries of Andhra Pradesh state-based project for the elimination of child labor. So luckily, right, it was his fortune that somebody dialed the rescuer team, that is 1098. Just please remember this number wherever you are finding the child laborers or the victims of child labors. Just you can call this number and a team will come, a rescue team will come, and they will help that child. So this is the story that was taking place in Hyderabad with a boy named as Romesh, right? So Romesh is now one of the beneficiaries of Andhra Pradesh state-based project for the elimination of child labor. So many such children fall to similar fate due to domestic violence and abject poverty. One such example was Shanti, a 9-year-old kid. So now comes the another story of Shanti, who was just 9 years old. She was taken out of the school by her parents and sent to Hyderabad to work in a middle class home. So she was forcefully removed from the school, we can say, taken out from the school by her parents itself. So their parents forced her to work in a middle class family in Hyderabad. She suffered all day long, spending her energy on cooking, mopping, cleaning and washing clothes. So this was her daily routine. Worse was to come. The owners locked her up in a tiny room when they went out. She stayed alone, waiting for the day to pass. She recalled her memories with friends at school and she wept. So the worst thing was her owners, right? The people where she was working. So they used to lock her in a small dark room whenever they used to go out of the house. So that was the bitter truth, bitter reality that was going on in Shanti's life. She only used to recall her memories with her friends at school and she used to weep. As a direct result of awareness campaigns, the neighbors informed the child labor enforcement team. She was rescued and is now placed in a girl transit home. So again, as a direct result of awareness campaigns, so many awareness campaigns were going on at that time. So the neighbors informed the child labor enforcement team. And this girl was also rescued by those owners. Who knows how many such unreached are waiting to be rescued. So we don't have any idea about this. So better, whenever we feel like some children are becoming the victims of the child labor, then we should immediately call the child helpline number, that is 1098. And a rescue team will come and they will definitely help that kid. Child Rights and You, that is CRY, is an organization that believes that children are citizens and they have their own rights. So there is one organization we can say that is CRY, Child Rights and You. So it is an organization that believes that children are also having their own rights. They are also citizens of our country. At CRY, they do not believe in charity. nor do they run schools or orphanages. Instead, they partner some basic level organizations working for children, their parents and communities. So they don't ask for the funds or charities from any other people, right? And they don't even run the orphanages or any hostels like kind of thing. So they just partner some basic level organizations working for children. So they partner with them, the parents and communities. CRY's role is that of a bridge between child development organizations and people working for marginalized children. So they act as a bridge between the victims and the organizations that are helping them. They gather the support, money and time of the Indians around the world and thousands of field workers across India who struggle to enrich the lives of children. So as I have told you, they just act as a bridge between them. CRY has freed more than 1 lakh children from hunger, exploitation and illiteracy in more than 13,000 villages and slums. See how great work they are doing. The organization has successfully prevented child labor in 648 villages. So in 648 villages, they have stopped the child labor. So now we can proudly say that 648 villages are free from child labor in our country. Across the nation and liberated 1152 villages from child marriages. So on the other hand, they have also stopped the child marriage in 1152, that is 1152 villages. It also has 21,676 out of school children in its account who have now joined schools. So these children are into their childhood with all the opportunities of life. So these many children have been helped by the CRY organization. See how great work they are doing. So now these children are back to their childhood with all the enjoyments and the opportunities of their life. So this was all about the lesson. One note have been given about the SOS. Let us go through that. SOS refers to save our soul. Just please remember the full forms, the CRY, the SOS and etc. So SOS Children's Villages is an independent, non-governmental social development organization that provides family-based care for children in India. So it is also an organization that is taking care of children, but it is a non-governmental organization meant for social development. It advocates the concerns, rights and needs of children. More than 6,000 children and young people live in 33 SOS Children's Villages and 27 SOS youth facilities in India. At SOS Children's Villages, the organizers believe that every child should grow up in a strong family environment. The good thing about SOS is they give a complete family environment to the children who are the victims, because they believe that every child should grow up in a strong and family environment, and so their work helps families to create loving, caring and home. Their work focuses on strengthening families, helping them to stay together during difficult times and provide the best care possible to their children. So not only to the children, they support the whole family to stay together, to stay connected, and they also help the parents to take care of the children in a proper way. The needs of a family can be varied. SOS Children Village experts work with the families to help them develop a wide range of skills, from household budget planning, how to get a job and earn a living, to bonding with a child or young person and learning to create a stable family life at home. So these are the different themes, different things that SOS is taking care of. So I hope you all have understood this lesson. I hope you all have got the idea about the social issue that is currently going on in our world, right? That is the child labor. So to prevent that, we can always contact the child helpline number, that is 1098, or there are different organizations that are related to you. You can go through their websites in order to help the children who are the victims of the child labor. I hope you all have understood this lesson, and I hope you all have got the theme of this lesson in a very well and proper way. So let us stop it here itself, and we will continue in our next class. Thank you.